Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Picked off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial third down play right here. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's leg way. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Throws it to the right. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He eludes the rush. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. And the back gets the football. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football And by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Davis. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He tosses it back. Looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for...
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. It's a turnover. Across midfield.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. You'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 set of downs. Great play by the defense.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time is a charm. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Texas Tech. There was a foot race and he won it.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the 1st quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Critical third down play for this offense right here. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Ball handed off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to scramble now. In the clear at the 25. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now another deep ball here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he finds the running back in the flat. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Georgia Tech.